Hey, what's up guys? This is Frank with Bodybuilding Bros. Just wanted to make this video going over my thoughts on the meet that I did, the USAPL New Jersey State Championships that Harry and I did on August 1st and 2nd in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Just wanted to talk about what I felt on my performance and everything. Also got a few questions on the video of my attempts and everything, so make sure you guys go watch that too. I'll put a link to that in the description box. So first off, I guess with my body weight, I competed in the 83 kilo weight class. Someone asked how I cut weight for the meet. About, I guess, 5 or 6 weeks out, I was around 187-ish pounds, and I was maintaining there for a few months, or even probably more than a few months. I was about at the same weight for a while, around there, mid to upper 180s, but 187 was like the highest I had been. So really I just cut calories a little bit. I guess I didn't really cut too much. I just tracked a little bit more accurately, and my energy expenditure was much higher because I started really getting on track with my cut for the meet to make 83 kilos, which is around 183 pounds, probably about 5 weeks out. And I actually had just moved, so I moved from an apartment to a house where I am right now, in Baltimore still, but since my residency ended and I'm staying here, found a place that I don't have to pay rent on anymore. So anyway, because of that move, I was expending a lot more energy just throughout the day. I was off work for a few weeks and just doing a lot of work around the house and moving all my crap itself and my fiance's stuff. So my energy expenditure was way higher versus when I'm at work and just sitting in a chair for the majority of the day. So that helped a lot. I didn't really do any cardio, aside from like walking the dog and stuff like that, but no dedicated cardio like at the gym or anything. Just really cut my calories, lost about 1 pound or 2 per week. It actually started coming off pretty quickly during that time, and I was down to like the low 180s pretty quickly. The week before the meet, I was in the 181s the whole week. So like 181.2 to 181.8-ish, like around that area. And then just the very day before the meet, so I competed on Saturday and my weigh-in was around noon. So the day before the meet I cut out all sodium, or not all, but I cut out as much as I could. My normal intake is probably around like 6 grams per day of sodium, and I cut it down to about 1 gram, and also ate a lot more potassium that day to kind of do the opposite effect with water retention. So from doing that, from Friday morning to Saturday morning, I ended up dropping another 2 pounds. So I was like 179 the day of the meet. And I didn't really drink any water. I just kind of sipped on it. The morning, since I didn't weigh in until noon, I just had like some espresso, which gave me some caffeine, but also helps to kind of dehydrate you a little bit more. And I ended up weighing in at like 179 point something. It was 81.22 kilos that I weighed in at. So I made weight actually pretty easily. And I really don't mind being this lean, because when I competed in bodybuilding, I was in like the low 170s. So I'm pretty close to where I was like bodybuilding stage weight. But I don't really mind. I feel actually really good at this body fat. I just am hungry all the time. So that kind of stinks, but I'm definitely going to stay with the 83 kilos for Raw Nationals coming up. But getting on to the meet, sorry that was a long ramble about my body weight. Getting onto the meet, so Harry had been doing my coaching for the prep for the meet, which was around 12 weeks or so. So he knew all my numbers, where they were at, and I obviously felt pretty comfortable with my numbers. I did the mock meet back in, I think, the beginning of April, so I had numbers to work with for my competition and also for my prep and everything. So let's see, squat I opened up really lightly. My main goal for this meet was just to qualify to compete at Raw Nationals, so I wanted to make sure I didn't bomb out. and at least got on the board. And if I did that, I would qualify for 83 kilos because I think the total required is like 1,013 pounds. So pretty low total, and it was just wanted to make sure I got on the board on all the lifts. So I opened up around 365. That one actually felt really good, so we went a little bit higher on the second attempt, around 405, and then I went for a PR. My all-time PR before this meet in competition was 410 when I did that WNBF meet December 2013, and I was in the 198s at that meet, but my body weight was around like 186, or sorry, 186, and that was also like in the middle of my bodybuilding prep. So at that past meet I hit 410 but missed 420, and then my previous gym PR was like 410 for 2, and that was the most I'd ever done. So we went for like 418 point something, and I ended up hitting it. It was a pretty good grinder, but I got it, and it was a good lift, so I was really happy about that. So that was an all-time PR. Let's see, bench kind of went crappy. Opened up pretty light, like 265, and then went for like 286-ish. And I hit that. It was kind of slow, but we decided to go up to 298. Decided to go up to 298 for my third attempt because that was like 2 jumps up. The first jump would have put me at low 290s, and honestly I wanted to try to shoot for the higher one. Ended up missing it. It felt pretty heavy. I don't know why my bench always in competition doesn't do too well. But I hit 295 a few times in the gym pretty easily. That's what I hit at my last mock meet pretty easily. So we'll see. I think I need to work on my grip width because I was playing around and actually went wider the past, like the couple weeks leading up to the meet and at the competition, because I felt like, I mean, most people are stronger with a wider grip, but I think personally I do better a little bit more narrow. So I'm gonna move back to that for this prep and see if I can make some gains there. And then finally the deadlift went really well. Opened up I think around 465. That like flew up, so I decided to go right to like 500-ish. And then went for an all-time PR at 529 and ended up grinding that one out. And that was like just under 3 times body weight for me. My previous PR was at that last meet in December 2013 when I hit 520, I think. And that was the heaviest I had ever attempted. So overall I was really happy with the way the meet went, and I'm really looking forward to this prep coming up. Looking forward to prep coming up for Raw Nationals, which is in about 10 weeks now. Today's Sunday, August 9th, so Raw Nationals is in about 10 weeks, and I just started my programming for that today. So I'm gonna try to keep a prep vlog for Raw Nationals, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that, and let me know. I'll probably do a lot of just gym footage for that. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want to see, and I'll see if I can make that work out. Thanks for watching, and thanks again for all your support. Harry and I really appreciate it, especially since we haven't really been around too much lately on YouTube, but we should be getting back up here. So thanks again all you guys for all your support, and we'll see you in the next video.